Hello, fellow adventurers. How's it going?
What's up, guys? It's Jay.
And I'm Corey.
And we just got back from seeing Mad Max Fury Road.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh man. So this is our first ever mobile movie review. Because we were just so pumped that we had to talk about it as Corey was driving. Don't worry, guys. Camera's mounted. He's not holding the phone while he's driving. We're good. Damn. But anyway. So Mad Max Fury Road. One of the movies that we've been hyped to see as soon as it was like the trailer dropped.
I mean, guys, I remember I wasn't as big into the first Mad Max, but Road Warrior, that was my movie when I was little.
Me too, man. I mean, like, I honestly did not. I thought for the longest time I thought Road Warrior was the first movie, and then it was Thunderdome, and there were only 2 Mad Max movies. I had no idea that there was one before Road Warrior, but I ended up watching all 3 like a week before we saw this, and man, there's like a big ass glare.
Yep,
Sorry,
there we
guys.
go. Let me get in the way for you.
Okay, so yeah. I've seen all 3. I saw all 3 before, like the week before we went to go see this. First one's good. Road Warrior's still my favorite, and the third one's alright. But
But guys, this one, holy shit! It's got everything you need
from a Mad Max movie.
Oh man.
Because I mean, let's be real, guys. You're not here to see when you see a Mad Max movie, you're not here to see intricate plot, complex characters, or like a really deep philosophical message. You're here to see shit blow up. You're here to see like intense, over-the-top action and violence, and you're here to see fucking cool post-apocalyptic cars and bikes and trucks and shit.
But I did get a little message about feminism. They had a.
Oh yeah, because I mean the mothers were the most important people in this society. They were the most highly regarded, and you know, the real main character of this movie was fucking Furiosa, the chick with the robot arm, and she was played by Charlize Theron.
I'll remember her.
Oh my god.
I remember her.
Yeah, you'll get that reference once you see the movie, guys. But she is someone I would actually love to play She-Hulk in the future. And Corey, after seeing this movie, do you agree with me? I mean,
I would have to agree with you. This movie, oh man, like there's just so much I want to talk about, but I can't spoil it, and I don't want to overhype it for any of you guys that are
interested in seeing it. Also, Nicholas Hoult is in this movie, aka the guy who played Beast in the First Class and Days of Future Past movies. And he plays like, I mean, he starts off as a bad guy, I guess, but and that's something I liked, because like in the original Mad Max movies, you don't like, all you know is that the minions, or like the henchmen or whatever, they're just crazy assholes. They don't really have much of a purpose, or like their own kind of thoughts and feelings. But this dude had emotion. He had hopes. He had dreams. Like he had a goal. And, the guy, I mean, this is a slight spoiler, but the guy was dying, and he did not, and instead of being a pussy and accepting, saying, I'm gonna just sit here and wither away, woe is me, he's like, no, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out like a badass. Yeah,
he goes, I'm gonna die a legend. Oh man, just so many good stuff in this movie. What is with this
lens flares?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, J.J. Abrams is directing.
How's that?
Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, man, what more is there to say? I mean, Tom Hardy did a great job as Mad Max, because he was just so badass. Oh my god, every time he stepped on the scene, it was just like, goddamn.
The effects in this movie, they were awesome, and it wasn't all CGI.
A majority of it was practical.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And, in this day and age where a lot of it is CGI and, computer generated, you really appreciate the fact that they took the extra time and effort to really actually make practical effects.
And what was CGI, like the scenes, they looked like paintings. They were so beautiful.
And another thing, I mean, like I said, this movie is not the most complex or deep, but I like the society it built. It was really interesting. I like the whole how water became. I mean, water's always been a symbol of life, but how water was such a sought after commodity in this world.
Yeah,
was really really cool to see.
Water and gasoline.
Yep, gasoline. Oh man, it was great. I mean, and let's what you guys really need to know, because I know the main reason you want to watch Mad Max is the action, and the action, you know, it starts off at 10 for like the first 2 acts, and in the last act of the movie, it just cranked up straight to fucking 11.
Oh my god, like, there was a scene where Jay and I were both like, holy fuck,
We
oh
said
my
it,
god!
We said it at the exact same time. Because the theater we went to was almost completely empty. So
oh my gosh.
that was nice, because we got a full chance to just react and go, fuck! Shit.
And like, we were able to talk to each other and like spit off of each other, and it was just great. Oh my gosh.
It was just so much fun. If you guys are looking for just a turn off your brain, high octane, just no holes barred, kick ass, take names.
Everything about this world was like so carefully thought out too. Like, just some crazy stuff was going on, and you could see it happening because it was so post-apocalyptic, because this is the society that they lived in.
And and you think about it, if humanity is left, if humanity was really down to it, and like their like supplies and stuff are that scarce, it's gonna be a cutthroat ass world. And that's what this was. One
of my favorite parts about the movie was that, not to do anything against Tom Hardy's acting, but he didn't talk that much. It was very Conan-esque.
Yeah, because he portrayed his character through action rather than words. And you guys know that old saying, actions speak louder than words. And man, he shouted. He fucking shouted.
And by Conan, I mean Arnold Conan. I mean, like, this was just a fantasy, like, to the grips. It was very, 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 like, just over the top. He was going out, he was taking names.
There was actually some good emotional moments too, like I said, with Nicholas Holt's character, Knox, and then, you know, his connection with one of the girls. Because basically, you know, without spoiling the movie, it's basically, if you got, you know, for those of you guys who are gamers, it's basically one long 2-hour escort mission. You know, you have these targets that you pick up and you take to a certain objective, and then along your way, just a shit ton of enemies try to, you know, take you out.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it is. You get the objective, you go back, and, you know, you claim victory. And that's what happened. And the giant-ass boss fight was worth it. It was just so dope.
Man, all the people that were there were, like, so many people with lost limbs, with like, just the makeup on everyone was top notch.
Yeah, man.
The drums. Y'all are gonna hear the drums.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of, I mean, I know it's weird comparing a movie like this to a Disney movie, but it reminded me of Pocahontas. When they were getting ready to really just throw down.
Savages.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I felt like. It was like, I was getting pumped, and I'm still pumped right now.
There was a guitarist. I know you guys have seen him in the previews. The dude that's just playing the endless guitar solo.
Just an endless solo. Like he just kept going. He kept rocking on throughout everything.
Just permanent hype man. That dude.
Oh man.
Oh man. Like, just what else can we talk about? There's this redhead, guys.
Yo.
They were flaunting her in the movie. Like, you don't see any feminine body parts. That's another thing that I wanted to bring up. It's rated R, but there was barely any cussing. There was, like, practically no nudity. And even if there was, they weren't showing any of the good, I don't want to say good stuff, but you didn't see anything worth
you didn't see any genitals.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
And,
no memories, no genitals.
And also, there was no sex in here either.
No sex. So, like, it's rated R.
So honestly, you could take a 13, 14-year-old to see this movie.
Yes.
And they would be okay.
This movie is just high octane action violence. It's rated R because of its It's like an 80s movie,
It's an
rated
80s,
R
like,
specifically for its
and
action.
it's seriously like a just grindhouse style. Like, no, there's no break in the action. I mean, there's kind of a couple parts, but like, still, it's just so high octane. It's fun.
Edge of your seat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really. Like, and I like how Max kind of ended in like classic loner hero fashion, where you know everybody's celebrating. Furiosa's being like crowned queen pretty much, and you just see Max in the crowd. He nods to her, she nods back, and like he disappears to continue wandering and whatnot.
Searching for a better self, man.
I thought that was cool, and I like how the theme of redemption was like handled in this as well.
Yes.
But yeah, it was just a great movie, guys. I personally, for me, I'm gonna give this 2 different ratings. As an action movie, and as a summer blockbuster, I give this a 5 out of 5. But as a regular moviegoer / reviewer, I'm gonna have to give this a 4 because, you know, if you take this shit too seriously, although I don't know why you would, but if you try to take this seriously, you're not gonna enjoy it.
I mean, it has a target audience.
Yeah.
For the target audience, this is exactly what they're looking for. This is
like if you like Mad Max and this type of stuff, you will love it. If you don't, you won't. I mean, don't go see it. Go see like Tomorrowland or Pitch Perfect 2 or something.
Man, this movie, holy shit.
And that's not a diss at Tomorrowland or Pitch Perfect 2. I still want to see those at some point. But seriously, though, Mad Max was worth it.
I got the comic book series. I'll be doing reviews on that.
Yep, on his own channel. And so Corey, you didn't actually give your rating. What would you give Mad Max Fury Road or Furiosa, the Fury Road? Because let's face it, it's just her movie.
I would actually give it a 5 out of 5 as well. And man, because I am the target audience. This is exactly what I wanted.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I was too, and I mean, it's one of those ones you just have to accept, turn off your brain, man. It's you got to remember that this is not something to be taken seriously. This isn't something to make you think. This is something to chew your popcorn, have a good time, enjoy the action, get pumped, and it hit all those marks. That's why, you know, for this case, it gets a 5.
What a day. What a lovely day. All right, guys. Have a good time. I'm Corey.
And I'm Jay.
And this has been an adventure in geekdom.
Peace.